and starting to get towards, which was this is a team for NIP that are so focused on trying to fight that I think while giving solo kill agency in a side lane, I just don't know if it's going...
As you mentioned, that big investment, I mean, it was just better served to go mid lane at that point. I think everything was going to be A-okay no matter what. I think that might not be okay. Our Shanks, he is forced to flash away, and he will be able to survive.
Okay, but pretty good chunk coming in from Leave and the rest of NIP. We're going to try and stop Aki here.
That was nice to stop Aki's Q. He was already forced to flash. Now they're going to chase him down. Going to knock him back over with the seismic shove. And Tarzan gets first blood.
Wow. Okay. Well, that could have...
Skirmish-based ultimate. So it looks like he'll just go for the grubs that have now spawned. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Aki will go and take the dragon away as the whole time gets placed. Thrown down. PP got taken very low with no follow-up damage.
I love how aggressive that was, though. Like, maybe if there was another auto, if maybe they had a little bit more damage onto PP God, but, I mean, they just said, look, you don't have heal, or you don't have flash, you don't have the ultimate, so, oh, well, let's just try to rip it here. So, it's going to be a trade of the objectives. I still think that giving 3 grubs over to AL is a little risky, but look at that hope. He's getting closer and closer to that Bloodthirster, and that's going to be the most annoying part of the game to play.
Yeah, once he gets there, it's going to be so hard for NIP to actually take him down because they have such a lack of damage, and here we go, looking for a little bit of a fight here. PP got forced to flash away, but Tarzan is chasing after him. PP God's Pop Blossom going to get land the knockup, but Leave hopped over the wall, and now he's stuck. He had to use his ultimate. Now he's got to burn his flash. Well, then first Tarzan takes him away from you, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Dragon spawns in 40 seconds here. Maybe there's a play, but like they're wasting so much time, and now Aki shows.
Oh, goodness. PP God's just dying on the side. Now we're going to get a full engage onto Shanks here, but he flashes away and he finds the kill. And now Kyle is going to peel Aki off him. The charm going to come out too. But Shanks, he's running out of
dead.
He finds a double kill. Doinby actually can't take him down. And Shanks is able to make out like a bandit. What a play by anyone's legend. And NIP caught napping.
What is Aki doing?
Has not grown that much for anyone's legend. But will be doing so soon, I'd imagine, with the way they're getting strong. Shanks picking up those 2 kills. Bullet time landing flush onto Leave because he had no jump. Dragon going to be secured for Tarzan here. And then
we're getting a turret on the bottom side, potentially even diving solo kill here.
Yeah, this could be big disaster. Tarzan and Kyle going to pull this wave, waiting for their wave to come in. Meanwhile, Leave going to engage in the mid lane here, take a lot of damage, but deal quite a bit back. Teleport coming in as they're going to pull the trigger onto solo kill. The knockups are there. Solo kill trying to survive, and he will be able to do so. And now Doinby is going to look for Shanks. That Arcane Storm dealing good damage, but not actually able to lock him down.
Wow, you want to know how solo kill actually lived there? He used his last rites, and it was on the Wukong clone, so it counts as dealing max percent. The rest of the gang are going to move up into Scion and try to do something.
All right, they're going to walk over this pink ward, so Flandre is very aware that they are there. Will shout cowards as he runs away. Meanwhile, Leave and solo kill. We'll split the gold on this turret. Going to see Rift Herald get dropped in the mid lane as the bot lane turret goes over to Shanks. So anyone's legend will go from having 0 towers to 2 in the blink of an eye. Maybe look for a second crash as well, as Doinby is the only one here.
Shanks is looking. He's going to send the wall over. It's just going to be them taking another turret here. And they can still move over to the dragon, so AL say, anything you can do, I could do better here. And AL, instead of focusing the dragon, recognizing that that's not really the real objective here, stopping them from using Otacon, stopping them from potentially forcing is going to be the play right now for us. We have no ultimates in our solo lanes. Let's just make sure that we have at least some vision that we're feigning control on the top side.
Dragon started up for anyone's legend as they look to cap off their 3 turret play. With that, about a 3,000 gold lead, give or take. IP not able to get much on the other side, but showed the power of their comp when it comes to turret destruction, with solo kill and Leave taking out that top one, despite the fact that it looks like it's still standing.
All right. Flandre teleported down to this bottom lane wave. Solo kill will have a teleport advantage in about 15 to 20 seconds time. They're going to start up this Otacon. Kyle in the area. Shanks in the area. There is no ultimate from Shanks. And Flandre currently stuck under his turret. So they were seeing if they could maybe squeeze a summoner spell, maybe get an engagement coming out from anyone's legend. But instead it's just going to be a full farm fest. It's going to be them trying to pick up more of those items. And we talked about how important it was for NIP to get to 2 and 3 items, but their opponents are a little bit ahead of the curve here. You know, it's a 2,000 gold lead here for Tarzan over his opponent. 1,000 for this Taliyah. So already very difficult to kill with both Leandri's and this Seraph's Embrace.
Yeah, Tarzan going to spike really hard on 2 items as well once he gets there. So that'll be something to watch out for in these fights. But Doinby hitting that 10th stack of Rout of Ages, so now he'll be the full level ahead of Shanks. Will be something to note as he crests toward level 16 and gets the final point in that Arcane Storm. As things are still going steadily okay for NIP. They're not out of it yet. They're getting to those items, as you said. Really important for them to not let the gold lead get any worse.
Honestly, commendations go out to Aki and PPGod. They had a really rough start to this game and have really at least been able to slow down their bad plays and getting picked out. So makes it very easy for an NIP to kind of scale and slowly take part in this game. Finally, we're going to be seeing a turret here for solo kill. It's going to be the Otacon started. It's going to be Sion ulting just to make sure he's here. Solo kill does have teleport. How much more, and can NIP contest?
4,000. Getting lower as the Weaver's Wall comes in to try to split the gap here. 2,000, 1,000. And it goes over to anyone's Legend without any contest.
I feel like if we were just posturing there and mostly just trying to make sure that Solo Kill gets this would have been fine. Solo Kill actually can find this.
Oh, no. Shanks! Shanks is in trouble. He's going to get the shield coming out from that Seraphs and will be forced to flash away. So no summoners on. He has started the Dragon. He's currently on vision right now. The Dragon is
Shanks will be late. Shanks will be late. It'll be him taking control of the mid wave, and we need to see how AL actually take control of space and set up Hope, because a lot of these bullet times have just been him walking up and just, you know, just straight up ulting onto one target here. It's getting leashed.
Weaver's Wall coming through. Leave is going to be cut off for right now. It's Aki and it's Doinby onto this Dragon. It's secured by Tarzan, and Kyle is going to flash forward. Is going to knock up Doinby, but Kyle's got to get out of there, and he's going to go down. PPGod going to look to buy some space. Does find the Pop Blossom, but ends up going down. Meanwhile, Leave trying to hop onto Flandra there. Solo kill, and his ghouls are going to chase him down. He's stuck in the cage, and he's not doing just fine. His health bar is whittling down, but here comes Tarzan with the knockups coming through with the full time. Doinby's gone golden, but he's getting ripped apart. They managed to find Tarzan as Flandra's dead body is trying to find Doinby. Meanwhile, Shanks and Hope getting very low. Flash forward, a solo kill is looking to finish him off with the Maiden, with the ghouls, with the double kill. Big play from Solo Kill. It will go the way of NIP. Slow and steady may win the race here in this one, Alk Battery. As I don't even know if this Chemtech sold.
It's a full completed item. Hope has 2.5 items right now. Leave has 4. This Tristana is a scaling beast. Little bit of ways from that really strong laner that we had saw in years past. Weaver's Wall is going to come in.
Okay,
I don't know what Shanks is doing here.
Shanks is completely alone. He is going to go golden. Maybe some Hope here to make things a little bit easier. Speaking of Hope, his ultimate not able to actually land. Shanks getting very low. The shields is no longer burning, so be alive for now, but not great coming out from anyone's Legend of Solo Kill. Up on the top side, doing his thing.
You can see how hard it is for Kyle to actually find any kind of play. Anytime he wants to go into the quickness or the grand entrance, Lee just hits him with a buster shot. And that right there, oh no, Leave!
Oh, Leave, big mistake here, but Hope went back in and ends up dying, and it ends up being a 1-for-1. Teleport coming in from Flandra, as anyone's Legend know that they do not have a whole lot of opportunities. They're going to try to use him here. Doinby trying to walk away. Victor, ever since he embraced the Arcane, able to walk away a little bit easier. Now looking for a turnaround as Kyle going to hop back over to Shanks. Aki maybe looking for a way in, is going to go over the wall. Doinby up in the face. Is going to go golden. Bit of a mispositioning here. Getting a lot of good damage in as Solo Kill is alone with Shanks. Shanks has nowhere to go. The knockup is there, but it doesn't matter. He's going to fall. They do find Doinby on the other side. Kyle trying to slide away as Solo Kill is wreaking absolute havoc. Tarzan caught on the wrong side of the tracks. He's got to try to contend with Aki for right now, and he's trying to get closer. Knockup, not there for Kyle. He gets absolutely stuffed. The taunt onto Solo Kill, but it doesn't matter. The Maiden did so much work, and now the minions there too. Flandra forced to flash away to get out of jail. And
AL, the team fight isn't all quite there, and while we had questions for NIP in the early game, AL did not advance the game in a more meaningful amount, and so now they're going to have to come to reckon with the fact that NIP are part of the reason that it's been so hard is Kyle has not really been able to find a fight. They're going to make a pick on a solo kill. They're giving up Baron for this, though.
That's a big-ass solo kill, going to heal up quite a bit. Shanks is going to throw as many rocks as he can, but guess what? Your shield is starting to go down. The minions, the Maiden, doing a whole lot. You need to kill him, and you finally do. The Maiden will bleed out. It means that Shanks will be able to escape, but as you said, that Baron will go over to the side of NIP. Well, Flandre is going to drop his ultimate down, trying to go after somebody here, but the Baron empowered recalls mean they will be able to escape.
All right, AL, they try to make a cross-map play there. They invest the
what it does is it allows Elder to come up, right? And that means that, hey, maybe you can stake the game on an Elder flip. Might be staking the game on a PP God pick here. Shanks is going to go all the way in. Shanks is going to have to go golden. There goes the Pop Blossom. PP God going to do the same. Aki gets into the back line right on top of Hope. Health bars are getting low. Doinby's Arcane Storm looking to rip him apart. Flandre trying to join the fight, but he just can't. Hope in the face of everyone, but Hope gets extinguished as Kyle with the bomb on top of his head will die. Leave will hop over again, looking for more. Tarzan just an auto attack away from popping that GA, but he continues to rifle away as the rest of his team will bring in this Baron up wave Ulk battery. 2 members down on anyone's legend. It is a 5v3 as NIP looking for the death push.
They've got the Maiden as well with this Baron. How much more can NIP go for? It's this top side of anyone's legend is going to try and make the defense of a lifetime here. NIP, they're going to be dissuaded. It took a single mini wave. They said, okay, never mind. You put too much of a fight. We're out. We're going to leave. We're going to go right down to the bottom lane. We're going to take our dragon here. And that'll mean that NIP will also put themselves at Dragon Soul Point. That means that we are now going to the 7th legendary dragon. And NIP, they are fighting for every single chance here to win this game. Again, NIP 9th right now in the standings. Game wins for them.
2 out of 3 really, really strong games.
We'll have to see. Need to see NIP close this out. Should be a fairly easy one for them to close out, all things considered. Solo kill is just so deadly ever since he hit 2 and 3 items, and no one from AL have really been
waiting to see who's going to show up for anyone's legend. Nobody has so far. Meanwhile, the Baron has been eviscerated by NIP. So again, it's going to be a Baron for solo kill trade here. The question is, are you actually going to be able to get him? Because guess what? He's got a Thornmail. He is tough to kill, and they won't be able to do so.
And now they've just lost out on so much of their map. Solo kill recognizing as soon as they're not showing around the Baron, hell, they're going to be somewhere around here. So Baron lives. That's a massive part of the kit here. NIP are going to continue to cut off mid and top waves and then set themselves up. Dragon Soul in a minute and a half. Finally, the finale, potentially, to this game. One that has started off so slow. One that NIP have been slowly nickel and diming their opponents around. And it is going to come down to these solo lanes. Obviously, Leave with a big part in this game, being 5,000 gold up on his lane counterpart at the time being. And now having a Guardian Angel, this game only just gets harder right now for AL to play.
I think it's a great way to put it off battery. Nickel and diming them. It's been death by 1,000 cuts for anyone's legend. And right now they are damn near exsanguinated. As NIP looking to finish them off, but anyone's legend looking to force the fight. The Pop Blossom comes through. Doinby's Arcane Storm doing a lot of damage, but guess what? He's on the wrong side. He's going golden, but here comes Aki trying to get a priority targets. Hope going to get a good ultimate off, but I don't think it's enough. Aki's starting to get very low, and the Guardian Angel will get popped.
But look at Leave.
He's full HP. He's got a Guardian Angel. He's got a gun, and he's ready to use it, although ends up being a fight win so far for the side of anyone's legend. They go 2 for 1. But the question is, can you keep it up? Leave is still so damn healthy right now. Flandre will be able to knock him up and out. Leave is going to hop over the wall. Leave is forced to flash away, but he manages to find Kyle anyway, and now he's looking for more. Flandre, it doesn't matter how much health you have. Leave has the weaponry. Tarzan going to be forced into the GA. Leave with another nice sidestep here, and now he wants Shanks, but he gets interrupted on the hop, and now he's forced into his GA. Solo kill, still so damn tanky, and Shanks is dead. A nice Flandre ultimate, but the Buster shot will keep Leave and PP God alive for right now as the base is in tatters. The minions are pouring in. They do find Leave, but solo kill trying to do the most right now. The ghouls are chasing down Tarzan all the way to the fountain. The base, the Nexus turrets are...
It's going to be a 4v5 teleport advantage for Shanks in 10 seconds, and Leave is not going to be here at all.
Doinby knows Zonia is either for at least a couple of moments. See how this fight progresses. They want to go in. Knockup is there onto Doinby. They don't really have the damage. Here comes the teleport. PB God's Pop Blossom lands onto 2, and that means Kyle is going to die. Hope is caught in the cage and goes down, but there's the ultimate from Tarzan. Good damage, solo kill, trying to sustain himself through, but he falls too. But look at the base Ulk battery. Look at the base. The minions are pouring in. You can see the pings on it. Anyone's Legend can't take this dragon. Shanks has to go all the way back. The first Nexus turret is going to fall. The second Nexus turret still on half HP. Shanks has to do emergency cleanup work here as Leaf makes his way over to this dragon. Doinby has started this up. PB God still in the area, still relatively healthy. Tarzan wants to get in. He does have the smite available. 5,000 HP, 4,000
Buster
HP.
shots coming up.
He's going to slide into the pit. He's going to go for it. He's going to secure the soul, but he is going to give his soul for it. And now Flandre caught in a 3v1, trying to use his ultimate, but he's blocked by Doinby. Can't find the knockup on anybody. His Leaf is just rifling away with auto attacks, going and going and going and going and going as Doinby and PP God continue to keep Flandre locked down, and he will finally fall. There are no Nexus turrets left standing. There is no Tarzan for 40 seconds. There will be no Flandre.
Leave. I feel like you didn't really need to go for these Raptors right now. I think you should be looking to pressure. Kyle trying to find a flank play.
You have to do it. You have to try to kill Doinby, but he goes golden. Leave has no mana left. It's very hard for him to get in here. That Arcane Storm dealing good damage, but here comes the cavalry, right? Here comes Aki showing up to the party. Solo kill is in tow. Weaver's Wall coming in just to try to buy time. Tarzan is up. Flandre in 15, but remember there are no Nexus turrets left standing. Doinby, Aki, Leave, solo kill, the entire squad. PB God now bringing up the rear as Shanks is down to half HP, and the chunks onto the Nexus turrets. We are going to game 3. NIP, get the job done.
There's that passion. There's that fire. Come.